my Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Gemini? Waxing to full in Capricorn. June 2021, I am your reader. Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons. Angelo, Lyons, a human supernova, solar Superman, an angel, and wings of fire, frying, drying, friction blast. Liz Phair just put out a new album, so I'm going through the whole retrospective. I love her. The new one changed the game. So good. Oh my God, every relationship I've been in with a man ever. So let's get down to business. I'm in a good mood. I love my Sag crabby asses. I do. You guys make me laugh. I make you laugh. Never been great as lovers, but always been good as friends. So with benefits here and there, I will say. So happy to be reading for you. If you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw is very simple. It's 1 card from 5 different decks. This time we're doing 4 oracle decks and 1 healing system to get you the clues, tips, and hints that you need. Oh, what do I need, read? Asking the divine, what do I need for a specific timeline, which is this new moon in Gemini, actually tomorrow at the time of this recording, June 10th. 6:53 a.m. goes void, of course, 1:36 p.m. So a small window, unless you're getting up really early, I might, to cast something on that new moon. And yeah, it's an eclipse. I've been trying not to talk about it because eclipses trigger earthquakes. Like, if you look at how many the eclipses and the seismic activity, it's the gravitational pull of it all, right? So my clients have been climbing the walls. I've been taking more emergency calls. I'm a spiritual counselor. So a lot of my clients, like in the retrogrades, they're all coming back, right? Mercury retrograde and Gemini and Saturn retrograde. Why? Cause. So what do you need? Let's get you some info here. But before I do, there's something I've been saying for this series, and I believe the last. I will never understand at this point. Well, I do understand, but it doesn't make sense to me why someone would ever thumbs down a YouTube reading. And it doesn't happen with my readings. So, I'm not talking about disliking my videos. No. There are only 2 things that come to mind, right? One is that the person doesn't understand it's not their read, or they do, and they don't like that it's not their read, so they thumbs down, or it is their read, and they don't like what's there, and that's not the reader's fault. Don't thumbs down the messenger, right? And there is a third, I will say, and I've experienced this myself, but I will not thumbs down a reader. I know how hard we work, right? I will even thumbs up even if it's not my reading, right? To boost the algorithm for them. But that third scenario, which I can relate to, is particularly in that twin flame soulmate toxic conversation we've been having for a while. Please go watch the Matt Kahn video, Soul Contracts, Twin Flames and Soulmates Redefined. His new definition, it's such a higher dimensional take on it all, and it really makes so much more sense, and it's not toxic. But when you are watching a romance read, right, and you've let somebody go, and you're still like in that process of cleaning them out, and you're saying, is there anybody new as I'm doing this? And it's the same good person. I understand, but that's not the reader's fault. Just take it in, right, and lock your door. That's what I do. Oh, honey, more ways than one. So I'm glad I got that off my chest. I shall continue to. It's I don't know if it's the hill I'll die on, but it's the soapbox I'll stand on for a while. Otherwise, let's do this reading. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box. Keep in mind, it is a general reading. Check your other signs to see what else you may need this new to full. And please, both feet on the floor if you can, just to stay here now. Up to you. You don't have to. But certainly focus on your breath, if you will. You're going to breathe anyway, right? Breathe in the prana and the chi, because energy is timeless in the sense that it is not so affected by time and space. So what I'm tuning to, you can be tuning to just by staying in the present moment. Let's get up in this gig. Breathe. Oh yeah, and the landscapers are here, so I may pause this when they're like right outside my window, right? Because I don't feel like I want to scream at you all. We're going to start with the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. I have to say her name that way because it's just meant to be said that way. Saggies, I love your guys' energy so much. So let's do this. I'll call out the pantheons that are consecrated. Each deck is consecrated to as we go. Oh, Mercury retrograde. Oh, here we go. Breathe. Let me tune into something higher than the planets. Like I call upon my ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism, please, for the Sagittarian Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm watching this video, receiving this reading like a spell kit. Their element of fire is represented in this deck. We've got fire, earth, air, water, spirit. Really, it's a spell kit read if you want to cast for something, giving you all your elements here. What is the perfect spell fragment here, the magical spell cards, to help them fine-tune, hone, really clarify for them their will, their desire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, this new to full sensuality. I'm down. Now, sensuality need not immediately connect to a romantic sexual thing. In fact, this kind of goes for the larger thing, the spell fragment here, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. That's the most Sagittarius thing I've seen all day, but it's still early. I haven't seen any centaurs, which is the original Greek, galloping by, because, honey, I would be like, hi. Nice hopes. So sensuality, you know, like my she's coming to mind because she always does when I read Sag. My podcast partner, Mal Flanders, not really her name. Look it up. You'll see it's not really her name. That's not possible. But she's a Sagittarius, right? So she's a historian, and her dollhouse reads, right? They're very sensual. I mean, it's not Fellini. It's not like every square inch is packed with, you know, objet. But definitely that sense of sensuality when you visit her house. It's like something very comfortable. But very sensual, like crushed velvet kind of sensual. It's like involving the senses. I like this. But very, very fiery, right? Very, very Sagittarius. So that's your element of fire. Let's look at your element of earth. The Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. The voices of Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, here we go. My beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, the powers of earth, the Archangel of Lyons, and I am of your lineage. So please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the Crystal Oracle? Either the message that's in the book or the stone or some of that, all of that. Maybe it's a stone they already have, and whatever their experience of it has been is what they need to help focus, anchor, and ground, to feed the fire, right? Earth is like the wood that feeds the bonfire. With this sensuality, this new to full June 2021. Ooh, Amulet Stone, Thunder Egg. Thunder eggs. Ho! Who you calling a hoe? The word amulet and talisman get confused a lot, and I no longer correct people on it. Amulet away. Actually, this ring I'm wearing is my Sagittarian totem. For Zeus, right? Zeus, the Aegis, or the Aegis, depending on your pronunciation. So amulet away. It's a shield. A talisman is toward. So amulet, divine masculine. Talisman, divine feminine. Yang, yin. Just saying. So I will read you this Amulet Stone, Thunder Eggs. I'm never not going to make the Lion-O reference on that. So if that really, you know, triggers you, swipe left. Sorry, I have decided to let my light shine full blast, right? To not compromise on my authenticity, and I have got a sense of humor that is genetic. Amulet Stone, also known as Thunder Eggs. Why was Snarf on that show? Comment below. Protection, totally. Guidance, travel, integration. Now, right, your freedom flowing from far away. Travel. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So what I'm getting here is, yes, the protection. Yeah, it's an amulet. Check, right? Guidance, we'll read what that's about. Travel, we see that. But integration usually comes while you're resting, not while you are active, right? It's like snow globe, shake it up, and then you let it integrate. You let it all settle energetically. That's particularly true. And just as a little tip, usually you don't feel great emotionally and physically when you're integrating. That's why your body is telling you slow down. You've learned a lot. You've alchemized a lot. We need to reset some patterns, right? Things that are no longer in the energy system, right, are being either renewed or you get what I'm saying. You have to let it all settle. Travel plans will soon be on the horizon. An unexpected opportunity will arise, which will see you preparing to travel to a far away place. Now, I'm going to say, with things that are still going on planet Earth right now, that maybe, absolutely, Sagittarian, 10th house, expansion, travel, that is absolutely in there, that Sagittarian, let me go far afield. But because it's ninth house is also spirituality. So it could be that expansion that way, the strong inspiration. The amulet stone offers you protection and guidance while traveling, even astral traveling, visionary traveling, which is different, archetypal traveling, which is different. While away, you will discover interesting ways of integrating your physical and spiritual life, as well as your business and personal life. So there is the integration there, and aren't we all being challenged by that? Look, I will tell you, as a YouTube reader, when I first got monetized, I was having such a field day, and then they changed the algorithm. And so I was going from like 300 a day on a particular video to like 20. And I was like, oh, and then I found out, they changed the game again. So, I tried doing things. I tried to, let me put out more, right? So I started doing it from my cell phone instead of my HD camera, and I took out the words and music. If you look back, you can see those. And it was killing me. I'm an artist. It's like, no, I will not prostitute myself on this. So even if you are, you've begun or already have integrated your spirituality into what it is you do for a living, whatever that is, housewife and mother, father, whatever that is, whatever your gig is, you're going to find something rewarding and stimulating out of that by sticking with that and letting it integrate. Allow yourself to keep an open heart and mind, which I have never known Sagittarius not to be, unless they was pissed. And I don't know, I have really good relationships with Saggies, just going to say. Please take a nice deep breath. We're going to look at your element of air, healing with the Angels Oracle, because fire needs air, right? It also needs fuel, earth. So let's see who are the healing angels. Healing with the Angels Oracle is a little specific for me when I read them. It's saying this is it's like, do you need an electrician or a plumber, right? You just want the walls painted? Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? No. Oh, Bill Murray. I love him. Breathe. Yeah, they're tangenting me all over the place. It's nuts. So Gemini energy, your opposite sign. Breathe. God, I should just put like hematite on my feet and not leave this chair all day. Please, my angels and archangels of fire, the Michaelites of Archangel Michael, please, one card in clarity. For the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, for their element of air here, who are the healing angels that they need to think about, read about, pray to, I don't know, light a candle, something or other, to help them, back up their desire with this sensuality, with the element of air belief, knowing that they can be safe, that thunder egg and that protection, right? And they're going to travel in some way, shape, or form. Very Sagittarian read. Who's the healing angels they need to work with this new to full? See, celebration. And I get why you would need healing on that, because of that protection stone and because of the idea of traveling. When it's like, I'm going to do this to celebrate something, regardless of the outcome, regardless of what anybody else does, I'm going to do this to expand my horizons, the Saggy that I am, right, Sagittarius that I am, and I'm going to do it spiritually. I'm going to use what I have learned up to this point spiritually in my expansive spiritual path, and celebrate, right? This could be... See, it's not, you're going to a birthday party. Maybe it is a celebration like that. But this is probably more about healing the mind in terms of when it's okay to celebrate. I know, the past year, or so, you know what I'm talking about. Celebration felt weird, particularly if you're an empath, right? Feeling everybody's grief and loss and terror and paranoia and anger and rage, and it's a lot, right? It's like, is it okay to have a birthday party? And, you know, we got through that. People are like, yeah, celebrate everything that you can while you can, right? But it might also be that you taking this celebration, a full moon in the sky, the culmination of something probably by full moon. This might be a step-by-step process for you, really healing this, right? To dance, to love, to laugh, to play sounds like celebration to me, right? And guilt can get in the way, even if it's survivor's guilt. Look it up. Element of water. Whisper of Love Oracle. Love this deck, but this is the party turner. All of a sudden it's like, spiritual connection. This is a connection that defies explanation. Great, right? So let's see what the higher selves of all involved. Have to say this would be your element of water. Water is huge in spell work because it puts the energy in motion. Emotion, right? Waxes and wanes. Please take a nice deep breath. Both feet on the floor, mark. Okay, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. Please, what is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight for the element of water here for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading with Sensuality, Amulet Stone, Thunder Egg, Celebration, and be authentic to who you are. Why am I just saying that like maybe 10 minutes ago or something about not compromising on your authenticity? Look, if people, look, I'm Hurricane Mal. You know, when people meet my family, they go, oh no, you just fit in here. Sort of. I said to my mom the other day, you know I'm the weird one in the family. She goes, no, honey, there are a lot of weird ones in this family. I'm like, yeah, but I'm the only gay witch with purple hair on a YouTube channel. She's like, well, yeah. I win the weird award in my family. Talk about a purple-headed stepchild. Literally. Such a fun story in my family. So what does it take to be authentic to who you are? It takes balls. It takes balls, not just of brass. Let's just say adamantium, right? In this world now, and yet isn't that what we're going through? All of this transformation we've been going through personally and politically and globally, so that the authentic soul, right? We have to burn away and alchemize all the lead that's been keeping our light in, right? Turning it to gold, a conductor. Be authentic to who you are. You're asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Now, with the Thunder Egg, that makes sense, right? I just want to feel my life. I want to enjoy this, but I want to do it safely, and I want to do it authentically. That if someone says, I don't want you to do that, then I'm going to say, well, yeah, but I do. And it's something in me. And here's what I say to people. I tell this to clients all the time. I have looked people dead in the eye and said, I didn't incarnate for you. I incarnated for everybody. Take a number, right? It's like when they're trying to control and manipulate me, good luck. My family couldn't even control and manipulate me, you know. Once I found witchcraft, I scare them. I know I do. Good. My friend Mark Wenland, twice Tony-nominated set designer, said, yeah, you're really frightening. I'm like, good. It's called power. If people are afraid of you, it's their fear of your power, your light. It's just how it is. Breathe. Last card down, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. He's that soul contract video I highly recommend if you're struggling with that twin flame soulmate ego shadow version definitions that we've been dealing with since Jump. So much better. This will be your element of spirit. Now let's say you cast for sensuality with a thunder egg or any amulet, I would say, really calling in the angel of celebration to help you heal and being authentic. Let's say you cast that new moon or ish, right? We've got it goes void of course. Like in the middle of the day. It'll go into Cancer, by the way, the following day, Friday, June 11th, 3:23 a.m. You can wake up on that Eastern time. I'm from New York, metropolis. So this is like, once you cast it, this will be the mantra that you could do a little bit every day for a waxing moon to keep it going, to charge it. Breathe. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this is specifically soul contract. I think this is about sacred contract, right? For what purpose did you incarnate on this planet this time around? Why did the gods and the angels send you here? So please, my Ascended Masters General Assembly, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm watching this video, receiving this reading. Their element of fire, helping them shape their desire. Their freedom flowing from far away. They dance, they love, they laugh, they play with amulet, thunderstone, protection, traveling, integration, right? Being able to bring their spiritual path more into physical form. Calling on the healing angel of celebration to maybe kind of help them see that there is healing in that for them, and there are things to celebrate they may not see, particularly by the full moon, with the full moon in that card. The higher selves saying be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who they are and how they feel. So with that fire, earth, air, and water, what's the spirit for them? Ooh, that was two. No. What is the perfect healing mantra for my Saggies this new moon in Gem to full in Cap? This is crazy. Activating the third eye. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. This is bigger than you think. That's the energy on the card. This is so much bigger. Like, you know, shoot for the stars, you may just hit the moon. Or sometimes you hit the stars, right? And sometimes you go into a wormhole and end up someplace you weren't aware of. I'm not fond of wormholes. I'm not fond of worms, except the garden variety. Let me read you from this, but I have to say, activating the third eye. You know, people talk about the third eye getting calcified with fluoride and all that stuff and whatever. You're not a body. You are free. You are still as the divine created thee. But we incarnated into this time, right? But what really calcifies the third eye are our conclusions, which once you've been dealing with something for a while, you can say, well, that's it. This is over. This is stupid. I'm out. And a judgment, if anything, is your determination that something's not in the divine plan. And everything is part of the divine plan in the quantum array. Every time you say yes to something, another version of you says no. So keep that in mind. I'm willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions, which is very, very, very... This is a very Sagittarian read. I will say that. I think I already have several times. Not as often as I let you know I'm a Virgo, though. Activating the third eye. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. And if you need a mnemonic device, a memory device, to remember that one, think BIC. B-I-C, like the pen or the lighter. I am willing to see beyond my BIC. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. It's the correct consonant. As your third eye opens, you are able to notice how each moment is a catalyst for your ever-expanding soul. It's already on the table here. Through your third eye, you will be able to move to more clearly see the lessons each moment offers, allowing every encounter to help you become an even more radiant expression of your highest potential. And isn't that the hunter? Right? Isn't that the archer, the Centaur, the Centaur, right? With the arrow, right? To clear that third eye and say, oh, here's the lesson in this moment. Here's the piece of information that's going to help me move forward, even if it's within. The mantra is ideal for dissolving personal judgments. Just said the thing there about judgments. Developing more patience. Good luck, Sag. And tempering inner conflict, particularly if there is something here that you really want to experience, but there are others around you that may be not just naysayers, but trying to control you. So you call upon Healing Angel, right? To be of celebration, to really celebrate who you are, your authenticity, while you're activating the third eye. Let me put it together for you in a little blessing. Blessy, bless, 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 bless. Please take a nice deep breath. Ah, this is my favorite part. My divine pantheons of ancestors, angels, archangels, higher selves, and the Ascended Masters General Assembly, please may the Sagittarian Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Gemini waxing to full in Capricorn, that they may be truly authentic to who they are. They're being asked to be real and true pertaining to who they are and how they feel, and hence that amulet stone, that protection stone, that thunder egg hoe, to really give them that sense of you are traveling, you are expanding outside of your usual boundaries, and it may be making people uncomfortable, and that's on them, not on you, so that they can call in, the healing angel of celebration to celebrate, I've come a long way, baby. I'm walking my path. I'm being authentic. I'm doing the best that I can, and I refuse to carry others who can walk, because when you carry those who can walk, their legs wither and codependency sets in, and by activating their third eye, they will free themselves up more than they realize when they are willing to see beyond their beliefs, ideas, and conclusions, so that they can experience the sensuality they really want. They may not tell anybody, but that they really want. May their freedom flowing from far away let them dance, to love, to laugh, to play, for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As I will it, so let it be done. So mote it be. And so it is. Right, here we go. As soon as I hit the table, the track starts in my head. This music was made for my channel. What a kick-ass read. If you liked it, like it. Want more, subscribe. Got a Saggy friend who's going through this? Send it to them. Because you know, authenticity or death. That's where I am. And it's like, I will not water myself down to make you more comfortable. Choke on it. There's a meme I found on Facebook. And if you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz, please do. It's the easiest way to book a reading with me too. And I never check out people's profiles before I read them. I'm not interested in cheating. Thank you very much. By the way, I'm under blood vows to the gods. I'm not allowed to. So if you want to book a reading, or if you'd like to read my book, Words of Grace, on Kindle, there is a link in the description box. The reviews are good. It's helping people. And, Ancestral Owl Messages did a review on it. She's wonderful. I'm making a lot of friends with other readers on YouTube, and I'm really, really digging it. I'm here. Remember, I didn't incarnate for you. I incarnated for all of us. Such a pleasure, Saggies. I love you. I love you. I love you. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Gemini. Granted, your opposite sign to this full moon in Capricorn, my lovely Kentors. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.